What's going on, guys? It's Austin here, and welcome back to another episode and our brand new season of the Cleveland Browns quarterback franchise mode, however you want to put it, however you want to say it. If you guys missed my live stream, I actually played the first game of the regular season of our second season in the live stream. As well as the game, we went ahead and made the decision to stick with the Cleveland Browns for at least one more season. And on our first game of the regular season, we actually beat the LA Chargers. We came out, we had a solid first drive. The Chargers did take the lead late, however, we got the last and final laugh, beating them, as you see on the screen right here, 23-20. Here in week 2, against the Pittsburgh Steelers, we are going to have our hands full against the division rivals. Let's go, guys, and let's get this W. Alright guys, so here in week 2, as you see, we did go ahead and rack up 297 yards for a touchdown. We didn't turn the ball over, and that is exactly how we want to start the season. Isaiah Crowell had a solid game. Duke Johnson came in for a couple carries. He didn't really do too much, but our running game, man, our running game was really getting going, and that's exactly what we are going to try to do here in this game, is we're going to try and not turn the ball over. We're going to try to fire on all cylinders on offense. And we're going to try to do just this right here. Get a solid game. That is a beautiful way to start off this game against the division rival Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm going to go ahead and say a few things. First, as I mentioned in my last video, that wasn't my live stream, I'm going to try to do some face cams. This one isn't face cam because I really just wanted to get this gameplay up for you guys. However, in the future, there should be a face cam here or there. Maybe a lot more than what I'm saying. I'm hoping so. We'll see. There's a few software things I'm having to sort through right now, so we'll see about that. On the other side of things, if you guys missed my off-season live stream, that actually the entire live stream is posted and it's on YouTube right now. It's unedited, all the dead air, anytime where I was just sitting there not saying anything or when I was saying something to the chat, everything about that live stream is on YouTube right now, so you will not miss anything if you happen to not make it out to that. That's another thing. I do live stream every single offseason. Every single offseason, I'm going to live stream. That's just a way for me to have interaction with you guys and so that y'all can make the decisions in the offseason, whether that be to trade me, switch positions, blah, 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 leave the team, all that fun stuff. All that takes place in the offseason. That is your decision. And by y'all's choice, we are going to stick with the Cleveland Browns for another season in the hopes to finally send them to the playoffs after basically a decade. So that's the way this series is looking. I'm excited for this season. It seems like it's going to be a very positive season, especially after that first game. We basically looked perfect. I want to say that very lightly because our defense still was kind of struggling, couldn't hold them as we sneak and hit our running back. That's ridiculous. Anyways, we had a wide open guy in the end zone, but we were as close to perfect as you can get. A little slow-mo right here just so y'all can see what happened right there. We had Njoku right there in the corner of the end zone, but Isaiah Crowell decided that he was going to jump in and completely mess that up. But like I was saying, we looked really good in that game, and if that's how we're going to play for the rest of the season, we have high hopes, and we have a very bright future. But here in the present, we are going up against a very tough Pittsburgh Steelers team as they've scored on their first 2 possessions, and we are here with our second possession already in the second quarter with 5 minutes and 41 seconds and counting remaining. And on 1st and 10, we're just going to dump it off to Isaiah Crowell, who puts a nasty move on 2 of the defenders of the Pittsburgh secondary. And just like that, we are going to move the chains. And on another 1st and 10, we are just firing on all cylinders, hitting. I'm pretty sure it's Kenny Britt. I don't want to, don't quote me on that. Okay, so obviously I'm still struggling sometimes with some of the players, but it's okay because I forgot that Corey Coleman is actually back from injury. As y'all remember, he did get hurt last season, but he is finally back. So that's amazing to have. Y'all see that? Y'all see the injury time pop up? Every time that pops up, somebody is hurt. It never shows it in the gameplay. Even when I'm playing it before editing, it never shows it. So that's something that we just have to be aware of. Just kind of look around. If there's somebody that's not on the field at the moment, and that normally is, 9 times out of 10, they're hurt because Madden loves to injure people. But on 3rd and 11, we're going to pick up a big 3rd down using our legs. That is something that we're going to use a lot this year as we already have 4 rushes, 56 yards, and a touchdown during this game. Our legs actually was a big factor in the win last week against the Los Angeles Chargers. I almost said the stinking, what do they call it, San Diego? Yeah, I almost called them the San Diego Chargers. And on 1st and goal, down 14-7, we are going to punch it in with Njoku. And just like that, we thought we were tied, but of course the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to come out on the 3rd possession and put up 7 more. They have scored 3 touchdowns on 3 possessions, so we're just going to try to do what we can here before the end of the half and put up some points. Down 21-14 with about 10 seconds to go on a 1st and 10. We're going to try to hit our guy over the middle, and he hauls it in. It is so nice to have him as well. Kenny Britt, he is a solid receiver. We didn't let him go. They obviously let him go in real life, and he actually just won a Super Bowl with the, wow. The Patriots didn't win. Okay, I don't know why. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I'm just so used to the Patriots always winning. But Kenny Britt actually did get released in real life by the Cleveland Browns, and he did play for the Patriots. He didn't see the field whatsoever during this run. He actually didn't even dress out. They only had 4 receivers dress out this game, which is kind of stupid considering Brandon, what's his name? Brandon Cooks? I want to say that's his name. He got absolutely destroyed and was knocked out with a concussion for that game. But whatever, I'm not the coach. Bill Belichick, blah, blah, blah. So you know what? Forget about it. Anyway, as you see, we are down still 21-17. This is one of those games where everything that I tried to do, it was just like the Steelers one-up me, no matter what it was. But we're going to continue moving along with our legs. We have 6 rushes for 64 yards on the day with our legs. And on our 1st and 10, we're just going to hit our guy over the middle. But guess what? He's not going to haul it in. So we are going to be down to a 3rd and 7, a big 3rd and 7, and we do this. This season, quote me on this, this season will be determined by our play. If we cannot hang on to the football and if we keep turning the ball over, we will not make the playoffs. If we can manage to hold our interception and fumble rate to a very minimum, we will be in the playoffs. It's that simple. Thankfully, I'm very grateful for this. Thankfully, the Steelers did not capitalize on that, and we are still only down by 4. In the 3rd quarter, on a big 3rd and 12, we are going to hit our guy for a nice, solid 1st down. And coming out of play action, you know what? I'm not going to say anything about that play because I honestly thought that he didn't keep his feet down, but I'm not going to argue because on 2nd and inches, Isaiah Crowell is absolutely going to wreck the defense right here. Isaiah Crowell, man, if he has a good season, we're in good shape. If we can keep the turnovers down, Isaiah Crowell can get going, and when overall we can just fire on all cylinders, man, we are looking good for this season. Down by 8 in the 4th quarter in crunch time. This is where legends are made. On a 1st and 10, we are calling our hot routes out of play action, rolling to our right. We are actually stuck due to the quarterback contain. However, we are going to be brought down for a sack. R1 did come open after the play developed, but it was too late because we got brought down for a sack. But on 2nd and 12, we're going to hit our guy on the left side of the field for a solid about 25-yard gain for the 1st down. And on 2nd and 10, rolling out to our right, we're going to do what we do best and pick up massive yardage with our feet, trying to cut away at this lead down 28-20, getting under the 5-minute mark, getting down to close to the end of the game, hopefully trying to pick up our 2nd win of the season. Once again, I could have directional passed that to circle if I wanted to, but I wanted to go ahead and get up the for sure 1st down. And on 1st and 10, giving it to Isaiah Crowell. He's going to do Isaiah Crowell things and pick up a nice solid gain of 9 on 2nd and 1. Back to the monster himself, and he is going to get swallowed up before he can even get to the line of scrimmage. And look at that. Isaiah Crowell's hurt. Once again, just like last year, he cannot stay off the injury list. He has to stay healthy if we want to succeed. Has to. Right here, I don't know why I didn't just run it myself, but on 3rd and 6, we try to throw it. Force one in for a 1st down to Corey Coleman, and he cannot haul it in. So on a big 4th and 6, we try and hit Njoku, and he cannot bring it in. So that is going to be a big loss in the game. But it's not over yet because thankfully our defense was able to hold them, give us the ball with about 2 minutes and 35 seconds. We have 3 timeouts. It's looking okay. You know, it's not the end of the world. Whew, man, that's been, I had to be quiet for those ones. It's not the end of the world, guys, like I was saying, but 28-20, we still have to get a 2-point conversion. Have to get a touchdown. This defense is tough. The only thing that we can do is just play our game and try not to turn the ball over. That is the only thing that I'm worried about at this point in time. But on 1st and 10, with the clock ticking down at 2 minutes and 10 seconds, coming out of the shotgun formation, we are going to be brought down again. Thankfully, we picked up 2 yards. That could have been a lot worse. I thought we were going to get sacked. I'm going to have y'all know that was not a throwaway, but I'll take it because that could have easily been a pick. But on 3rd and 8, once again, we try to do a little too much, try and force it into Corey Coleman again. And it's another interception, down by 8. That could pretty much do it. However, if our defense can step up, which they did, as you see right here, we have a chance. 34 seconds, down by 8. We've had our opportunities. If we lose this game, we cannot blame anybody but ourselves. Coming out of play action to one of our go-to plays, we cannot get around the contain, and we were brought down for a sack. That was basically a do-or-die situation. We could not take a sack in that position whatsoever, but we do. That is going to force us to a 2nd and 25, guys, with 14 seconds and about 70 yards to go. Beautiful play, 8 seconds counting. It's going to wrap up. Guys, we're going to drop this game to the Steelers 28-20. It's only our 2nd game of our 2nd season, but guys, that one stung a little bit. We are now 1-1 on the season. We have 2 picks on the season, both coming in this game. This next game, guys, we got to come out stronger and better than ever. We cannot throw a pick. Isaiah Crowell has to stay healthy. Come back on Wednesday to see if he is okay, if he will be ready to go for the next game. This one hurts a lot, guys. This one hurts a lot. But anyways, like I was saying, guys, check out the live stream. It is on my channel. I do go ahead and stream on Twitch pretty much every weekday over there on twitch.tv/APHEFLAN. So go ahead and follow me over there so you do not miss extra content, guys. My name is Austin, and I'll talk to y'all later.